He asked me what I do in winter when there is no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out the window and wait for spring.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, Dylan Bundy's come a long way. It wasn't that long ago where he went to camp and he had to make the team coming out of spring training. Former first-round draft pick out of high school from Oklahoma, 94 to 95 miles an hour.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Nunez has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 20.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Jones looking up into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
In now, Logan Morrison, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. Oh, good spot on the black for strike two. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Another 0-2 coming. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Oriole Park. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Jose Barrios gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the left field line. Chasing after it is Rosario, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cave will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Here's Miguel Sano. His past history with Dylan Bundy, 2 hits in 7 tries. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Sano has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup. All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus on Adam Jones. There's 3 things in this world that are guarantees: death, taxes, and Adam Jones. You can pencil him in a $155 center field, 280, 25, and 80.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Jones over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Logan Forsythe. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery on the way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Popped him up. Nunez is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Twins are set down 1, 2, 3. He's played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is handled by Maurer, and there's your first out. Into the box, Adam Jones. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cave moves over, 2 gone. Here's Chris Davis now, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Cave stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set.
And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. In now, Jason Castro. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. So 2 are gone now in the inning for Joe Mauer. Now a first pitch changeup too far inside. It's 1-0.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 lifted down the line in left. Mancini is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Twins 1 and the Orioles nothing. And here's Renato Nunez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Barrios has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty B, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
First pitch on its way. High and deep to center field. Cave racing back to the track. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And a relay home. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
Stepping into the box, Caleb Joseph, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's on his horse. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Number 3.
Now in the box, number 3. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman, Jonathan.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Rosario after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Sano trying to get there. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be. Just throwing a long dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful.
What happened? You missed it?
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
Home run!
And there it goes. He got all of that ball.
Boom!
And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center as the Orioles move in front now 4-1.
Amazing.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion.